that really fucked me up in my dating life.
Because you're learning at a young age, because it's your blood and your father, to put up with, and you're innately seeking love from your parent.
Yeah.
But then when you then are so used to something,
more also like so used to, yes, but also like the thing that I could not let go of in my 20s, which is another thing that we are leaving behind. One thing that I fucking couldn't let go of, I couldn't conceptualize, was if my dad could do those things, but I know he loved me, can I believe someone who can do those things to me in a romantic relationship who then tells me they love me? And they almost went hand in hand for me for a long time. Sometimes I look back with great empathy and I say I couldn't have known better. I found myself in a lot of situations that accidentally mirrored
your father and your relationship.
Completely.
Did you ever have a moment in a relationship where it got to those moments of the most heightened, where it was like scary, where you then look at yourself and you're like, wait, how am I putting myself in danger?
Oh yeah. But that was actually one of the reasons that one of my relationships that I was in ended, was it came to a very, very, not physical, but a very, 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 very scary moment that I was like, I'm going to document this. Like, I'm calling my mom right now. Yeah. I'm calling all my friends. Like, and it was something, it took me up until that to be like, okay, wait, this isn't love. And it's not
threshold though, Dove.
My threshold was high, girl. My threshold was crazy high. And I also, it's such a weird thing to try to explain to people who have never been in this position. I loved that person. I was in love. And it's hard to conceptualize, like, people who are like, but how can you love someone who does those things to you? And yes, I would say now, from a healed and healthy perspective, I would agree.
But I was going to say, but I think what we also have to have empathy with ourselves and other humans when everyone's like, why did you stay and why did you do this? How would you know any better of what you deserve when within your own home there was a pattern and there was a procedure essentially that you all knew when this was happening, this is how you fall in line, and then he'll apologize, and then we go back to normal, and then we try to pretend it didn't happen, and then another moment happens, and then we get through it. And so it was like this cyclical situation that you were going through, that like that was your life and you just survived and lived, so that when you get into a romantic relationship, how would it be if someone had boundaries and treated you right and was respectful?